Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Friday. I will be using my personalized deck for today's reading and message. So let's jump right into it. Let's not waste no time. All right, I only have 3 of my decks. I don't have all of them because like I said, I'm not home, right? So it's a lot of cards to bring with me in a bag, okay guys? Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's pretty heavy. So I only bring so much, but like I said, hopefully if I ever get the chance to do my readings at home again like I normally used to, obviously you guys know that I'll use every single deck that I can to get all the messages out, but for now I'm just going to be using 3 of my decks, so hopefully the messages still resonate with you. The only reason why I like having all those decks is because I had like the flowers, the countries, even like the animals, right? So what I think I might do is, because I'm doing the videos like this, what I might do is I might do some photo messages where I'll do the messages on my table and take a photo of it and post it so that you guys can see that as well, because I haven't done those in a while either, but just to have like a mixture, right? So let's see. Ooh, first card is Aries. Not sure who has Aries placements, but Aries could be very significant. Now, for some of you guys, this could be about your energy. You guys could be very direct. Okay, something about being fearless. Okay, so even the color hot pink could be significant because I have that color in one of my decks as well. And baby pink, I think. But there's something about that being active. Sports could be significant. Some of you guys could be bosses, CEOs. Okay, there's something about stepping into your masculinity as well. So not sure who's been stepping into their masculine, feminine energy, but more masculine. But there's something about that that's significant, okay? We have January. Okay, so January could be significant. Something could be happening in January. If not, there's something about Capricorn and Aquarius placements. Some of you guys who have Aries placements may have Capricorn placements or Aquarius, or there's something about you dealing with somebody in your energy who could have Capricorn or Aquarius placements. Take what resonates with that. Moon cycles could also be significant too, because you know how sometimes the moon cycles change. We have tattoos. All right, so take what resonates. Now, tattoos could be significant when it comes to like creative endeavors, like you being creative, the way that you express yourself. This could be self-expression. Some of you guys could love having art on your body. Okay, so take what resonates with that too. But there's something about your energy where even if it's not about tattoos, maybe you guys could be thinking about a tattoo, or there's something about the way that you express yourself when it comes to like piercings, tattoos, your hair color, the way that you dress, that kind of stuff. Okay, we have heated blanket. Okay, so there's something about your energy that's very comforting. We have emotional nurturing and also warmth, okay? So when it comes to sacral chakra, there's something that you may feel when it comes to the energy. You could feel like you're very when it comes to like warmth and attraction, like you guys could be attracting people who are very warm, meaning like their energy is very warm. They're very like caring, nurturing, understanding type of energy, right? And that could be somebody that you may know, or that could just be the energy like in general, but that could be confirmation too for somebody, okay? May is also significant, and we're almost like at the end of the month. Okay, so there's something about May, us being in Gemini season. Okay, Taurus and Gemini placements also could be very significant, but like I said, somebody could have these placements in their chart, and Capricorn and Aquarius placements is significant. Also, I did mention there's something about the new moon cycle that's going to be in Gemini and Cancer, and that could be significant too. But there's something about this month, okay, the month ending, us being in a full moon and ending the month with a full moon, okay, and us having 2 full moons in 1 month is significant. But it's just the way that we're ending off this month in a full moon and also releasing and letting go. I feel like this is such an energetic like significance, you know what I mean, guys? Like I feel like this is such a big change and this is such a big shift. I feel like June, there's something about June that could be significant, where there could be a lot of changes in June, right? But take what resonates. We have ancient Romans. So when it comes to learning and also culture, some of you guys could be like into ancient Romans, history, mythology. This could be about like the gods and goddesses. So I have here written like the food, for example, Greek food, for example. But not only just that, Hercules, Aphrodite, that kind of stuff, right? Some of you guys could be connected to certain, I think deities, if that's the word that I'm trying to say. birds are significant because birds like communicating could also be like a sign when it comes to messages. So take what resonates with that too, okay guys? But there's something about that energy where you may resonate in that sense. We also have here Pisces and Aries energy. So take what resonates with that. So some of you guys, the month of March could be significant, or you guys could be born in March, or there's something about Pisces and Aries placements that may resonate with you. Your habits and routines could be changing at this time. And it's so funny how I said that, you guys, when it comes to Taurus and Gemini placements, because Taurus energy is showing up as well. So something about being grounded at this time when it comes to your energy. Some of you guys could have a lot of drive. Now, Taurus energy is significant because when it comes to Taurus, it's like Taurus is also a slow moving energy. Not to say that they're slow, right? But when I say slow moving, I mean like it has to make sense to a Taurus and for them to do something. And if it doesn't make sense, they're not budging. That's just what it is, okay? Is this good and bad? It could be both, right? Depending on the situation and the placements in the chart, right? But there's something about Taurus placements where there's something about your drive, your beauty, your art, something to do with luxury. So there's something about stepping into new luxuries, you know, luxurious energy as well. Being trustworthy is also significant. So someone in your energy could think that you're very trustworthy. You're somebody who is very trusting when it comes to like energy, information, that kind of stuff, right? And I did say Aquarius placements too, right? But the reason why you guys are very trustworthy is because you guys are very friendly. Even if you don't think that you're friendly, your energy and aura comes off different to other people. Just keep that in mind, okay? So there's something about progression, okay? Friendships, technology, inventions. There's something about social media, okay? Being very ambitious, staying very positive as well at this time is significant. So there's something about there's ragweed. There's something about the energy where right now, energetically, like while we're releasing and letting go, some of you guys, regardless of the situation that you guys are dealing with, whether it is a negative situation or not, there's something about energetically you guys need to continue staying in this positive, happy frequency, right? Because right now we're in a place where we're releasing, but we're also attracting, okay, a lot of energies. I wish I could catch it, but it's like so floaty. I can't catch it. It's ragweed, and I know it's gonna make me sneeze soon. Hopefully not, but yeah. But there's something about the energy right now where it's like spirit is saying, or the universe is saying, to stay positive. Yeah, we have high frequency, okay? Something about your frequency right now, you guys are having higher consciousness and also elevating your vibrations. So higher vibrations are very significant. Feeling whole within yourself could also be significant. We also have skiing and snowboarding. So there's something about nature, okay? Climbing mountains when it comes to being determined. Whether these mountains are blocking you or not, you are determined to go forward within your life. And there's something about precision. So you know when someone's skiing or snowboarding and there's like the slopes have those little poles, right, where you see them trying to go through those, like, it's like obstacle courses, right? I don't know why I'm getting the energy where some of you guys could feel like your life is like an obstacle course, and it's almost like every time you pass that obstacle that you're supposed to pass, it's like the universe is looking at you like, thumbs up, good job, right? There's a reason, okay? There's something also about your energy when it comes to your frequency. There's something about you being precise, like something about being on target or on point. Yeah, see, tests, quizzes, and exams, passing with flying colors, you got this. Knowledge is key. Something about that is significant for some of you when it comes to your energy. So there's something about your energy when it comes to knowledge, wisdom, experiences, etc. We have marriage, proposal, and commitment, okay? So take what resonates with this. This could be a relationship or a friendship for some of you guys. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be, but it doesn't have to be. But this could be like contracts, okay, with people. We also have muscular, works out. So there's something about your mental stability, okay? Something about your strength and being grounded. Again, like I said, there's something about Taurus, Aries, Aquarius, Capricorn, something to do with those placements. Now, somebody in your energy, like I said, this could be moon cycles, and also planetary transitions as well, because again, I don't really look into retrogrades like I used to, but other people that post on TikTok, they probably do. But there's something about that energy too, where some of you guys, when it comes to like planetary transitions or going through transitions, there's something about your energy where say you are a different zodiac sign, like say the zodiac signs I mentioned are not showing up in the reading or message, you may be as if a different zodiac sign, or you may have these placements somewhere in your chart, but these could be other people from your past energy that are having nostalgia or having memories about you because maybe your energy is no longer there. That's confirmation too. Some of you guys could be going back to school, or something about knowledge and wisdom when it comes to your energy and communication, okay? You could be teaching people a lot of things when it comes about you, or when it is about you. So people who thought they knew you, or they judged a book by its cover, also is significant, because books and school are significant. There's something about judging a book by its cover. Somebody could have judged a book by its cover when it came to you. They could have assumed something, or they could have listened to other people, because let's be realistic. When you're doing really good in life and people don't like to see you doing well, or they see your confidence, or they see you glowing, they will try very hard to like stop you or block your blessings, which I think is shady, because you could be somebody that tries to help everybody or be there for other people. And it's almost like people are very fake and they just want to be seen as somebody that cares. But deep down inside, it almost looks like people are starting to realize that whoever this energy could be as well, like you're no longer in this frequency where they are. People could be seeing people's true colors. Like whoever this individual or group of people are starting to see whoever this is, their true colors and their true intentions. Okay. Yeah. At the bottom, it says finding employment. Finding a new job, okay, significant. And then also 1 hour. So yeah, you guys could be finding out something in about 1 hour. Okay, divine timing is also significant too. But there's something about your energy where you guys could be seeing something when it comes to the energies, right? Dealing with people, places, and things. I'm gonna get some more cards as well from the other deck, but there's something about like you finding another job or starting something new when it comes to like career. Even if it's not a new job, it's like a newer beginning, and somebody could be seeing this about you, and it's almost like whoever tried to stop and block your blessings, it's almost like they're shocked that you're still able to be blessed even though you're no longer in that environment. And it's like, why are you shocked? That's the collective. They're being guided, and they're protected. So what makes you think that 12-12 on the time, what makes you think that the collective would not be, you know, successful? I mean, the choices that you make is the reason why you guys are successful. And I just saw 12-21 as well, right? So take what resonates, right? We have the bridge, connecting energies or people. This is about link, union, and support. So somebody also could have been mad at your energy because you are somebody who, it doesn't matter who you are, what position you're in. You are somebody that allows people to come together. Like, you just want people to come together and to connect with people. And you could have somebody who doesn't like that because it's not them doing it. Isn't that weird? It's like, imagine working somewhere or like living with family members or whatever the situation is, and imagine you being the peacemaker, peacekeeper, whatever, and saying that you want people to come together, so you try to get people together, and somebody tries to like tear that apart because they're mad because of the fact that it's you. Okay, so that happens to a lot of people too in the collective. It's like, you have not done anything wrong. You're not doing anything wrong at all, okay? But for some reason, because it's you who's doing it, it's like, well, I don't like the collective anymore because they're It's like, why are you mad? And you could have people that are in authoritative positions, and people are also looking at them funky because it's like, who are you? Like, do you even know what you're doing? Because when collective was here, they knew what they were doing, and they weren't even the one that had the title. They were just doing it because they want things to flow. That's your energy. You just like things to flow. So we also have the messenger. This brings needed communication. This is you, okay? Message, truth, and also, you know, when it comes to delivery, right? You bring truth. And also that is why you are the bridge, because you bring truth. We have disrupt. This is unexpected change, divine reset. Okay, so there's something about interruptions, a shakeup, and also an awakening. Something could be disrupted at this time. Now, I did mention this in one of my videos where you guys could be the disruption, and I don't mean this in a bad way. When it comes to life and obstacles being a disruption, that is significant because it's almost like the universe is shaking things up for a change. Now, when it comes to your energy, because like I said, Uranus and also Neptune energy is significant. When it comes to you, this could be corporations, family, friends, whatever. You are the one that brings this disruptions as well. And this is a good need and change, because when people are stuck and stagnant in their old mindsets and old ways, you are the one that comes in and brings in a newer, fresh perspective when it comes to openness. And that is the reason why people don't like the collective, or doesn't like people in the collective, is because you want change. You want things to move forward. You want the energy to flow, and you have people that are just like, me. They don't want that, right? Yeah, grounding, okay? Grounding descent. So there's something about stability, embodiment, and anchoring. You are the anchor. So once you put your foot down and you start working on something or dealing with something, everybody knows that you're trustworthy, with Taurus energy showing up here, okay? We also have a detour. So some of you guys are getting a detour, like I said, when it comes to newer beginnings, right? And also disruptions. There's something about redirected path for your good. So redirection, protection, and reroute. So yeah, if you guys were in environments, people, places, and things where the environment was very trashy, it was toxic, it was negative, people didn't want to change, they wanted to be stagnant and low vibrational and gossiping and trying to bully people as if we're like in high school all over again, you know, all that is coming out to the forefront, okay? Saturn energy, all that is coming out into the forefront. 12th house energy too, okay? All of that is coming out, okay? All of that is being shown. Everything in the dark comes to light. All of that is showing up right now. And there's a reason why you guys were plucked out of these environments and plucked out of these situations, is because you are being rerouted for a reason. We have unraveling motion, release, truth, and also unfolding, okay? So like I said, something that you guys are releasing at the end of this month, there's something about truths, okay? Hidden truths are significant. Yeah, energetic seal, closure, protection, completion, protection, boundary, and closure. Okay, same thing I said. We have at the bottom of the deck, quiet build. This is preparation, stability, and foundation. So some of you guys are building your own foundation, and catalytic release when it comes to letting go, liberation, and shifts. Okay, and I did mention this also in my videos as well. There's something about a shift. Okay, reconnections, reunions with meaningful souls. We have reunion, alignment, and bond. So some of you guys that are stepping into newer beginnings, you guys are stepping into newer bonds and connections, right? So take what resonates with that. I'm going to go to the next deck and see what else shows up. And then I can end this reading and post for you guys for this afternoon. Because right now it's like 11:46. It's almost 12 o'clock. So let's see what else shows up. Ooh. Okay. It says make a wish. Good luck. Okay. So something about your energy with fortune. I think it's the lot of fortune. That's significant. You guys might want to check that out if you know what time you're born. If not, I feel like there's another way you can check it. I could be wrong. Maybe without the time, maybe with just the dates and the year and month and all that stuff. But there's something about your magic that's bringing in a new opportunity. So like I said, even if people try to like stop your path, like the universe is like, oh, hell no. Like, you're not stopping the collective. I have something bigger and better for them. Okay. Yeah. Angel numbers. What did I say? Universe, synchronicities. Okay. So angel numbers are significant. Maybe you guys are seeing a lot of angel numbers as of recently. I know sometimes I'll mention it on the timer as well as confirmation, but angel numbers and synchronicities are significant, okay? We also have minding your business pays off, okay? So peace, boundaries, focus, protection, self-respect. Some of you guys are protecting your boundaries and your peace right now because you have self-respect for yourself. So if people are trying to get you involved in their drama and mess, you're almost looking at them like, leave me alone. Okay, somebody could be shorter than you, or this could be also communication as well. It doesn't have to be that, but you could be tall, that person could be short, or vice versa. But if not, there's something about concise, direct, and brief. There's something about you having a short conversation with somebody. So there's like a brief conversation or like a brief acknowledgement is significant, okay? Teenager is significant as well. You could be a teenager. I did mention Saturn returns could be significant. So some of you guys could be going through your Saturn return, depending on how old you are. Like maybe you guys are in your 30s. I also talked about that too, like mentally. Like, you could be younger than somebody and be mature, but you could feel like older people are very immature. So teenager energy, like I said, high school, right? Like, you feel like you could be dealing with people who are like in high school, where it's like all they want to do is gossip and start drama and start mess. Okay, for some of you that have kids, maybe a teenager is significant at this time. Okay, and that could be confirmation as well. For some of you guys, this could be about your growth. So some of you guys are growing as an individual, where people may think that you were a teenager, but you're not a teenager. You're actually very mature for your age. Okay, you have a lot of wisdom and knowledge, and that's significant. Maybe growing up all your life too, you could have had people saying like, oh, you're very mature, right? So we have this energy, like I said, when it comes to growth and learning and independence, some of you guys are taking action, right? So take what resonates with that. Even competition is significant. It's like you're taking action and you're like having passion in what it is that you do. And you could have literally people that are, like I said, in authoritative figures, leadership, okay, that kind of stuff, where people could be like in a different position than you, but they're still competing with you while you're competing with yourself. And that happens a lot. It's like you're minding your business, competing with yourself. Every day you're like, how am I going to do better? How am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? And you literally have people in your energy who are like trying to compete with you, okay, when it comes to your energy. So Mars could be very significant. Like I said, you could have Mars placements in those other placements that I mentioned earlier in the reading. Like, for example, I said Aquarius, Taurus, Aries, Pisces, that kind of stuff, right? Oh, look, Aquarius. Okay, so take what resonates too. Like I said, this is about you guys when it comes to like social media as well, new friendships. Now, you guys could be humanitarians as well, but there's something about emotionally being detached. Some of you guys are taking action when it comes to being emotionally detached as well, when it comes to dealing with people, places, and things. Brown eyes and hazel eyes are significant when it comes to comfort and reliability. So eye color could be significant. If not, this is about being grounded too. Like, your warmth and your energy is very grounding. So like I said, there's something about your energy where you guys could be innovating new things, okay? Swimming is very significant. You guys are going with the flow. Even when it comes to surrendering to the divine, that is significant as well. Like, you guys are cleansing out your energy, and that is confirmation, okay? We have car and vehicle, movement, okay? Progression, direction. So take what resonates with that. Some of you guys are moving forward, like I said, when it comes to your progressions. Holy moly, all that ragweed, because the wind just blew. Guys, you might see ragweed coming in the car. Holy moly. My allergies, it's gonna whoop my behind. Today I feel so much better. And as soon as I come outside, all that ragweed, oh my God, Mother Nature's trying to kill me, you guys. Like, I don't mean literally, but like, your girl's been trying to breathe for the last 2 weeks, okay? And finally, the one moment my nostrils feel good. Look at this. Look at this. I told you guys it's coming inside the car. Like, oh God. No. No. No, 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 no. Mother Nature's like, go home. I will. After this after this video, I'm going home so I can post this. Hell no. Anyways, guys. Cars and vehicle and movement, so progression is significant, okay, guys? Let me find this card because I think a card just flipped over. I could be wrong. It felt like it. No. Let me get one more card and then I'm going to end this. I swear to God. Sun energy is significant. Okay, so your vitality. Okay, there's something about your energy, your individuality, and that's the movement that you guys could be going towards as well. Being able to step into leadership, but your brightness. And I don't know why I said lighter, but there's something about maybe you feeling lighter as well. Yeah, summer. Okay, summer significant. Something about feeling lighter when it comes to your vibrancy and also being in this playful energy. And then we also have Pluto. So there's something about deep emotion, something about transformations, rebirth, okay? Being in control. Even when it comes to your North Node, that is significant too. Some of you guys could be connecting with your North Node, okay? When it comes to your path, fulfillment in your path. Also, karmic path towards fulfillment, but also the lessons that you guys are learning when it comes to like your soul, and also when it comes to like your purpose, your soul purpose. Now, not everybody knows what their soul purpose is, and that could be also something that you guys are on your path learning about, and that is okay, because not everybody has a soul purpose. Not everybody wants to do their soul purpose, but for those that resonate with the message in itself, your soul purpose could be significant as well. And that could be confirmation. Like even the color baby pink, I mentioned this because I see somebody right now, like in a wheelchair, like an electric wheelchair basically. And I guess maybe they could be Muslim. I'm assuming, I don't know, but they do have like a hijab, like a very beautiful pink set on, right? And so that is something to do with unconditional love with that color. That could be about self-love as well. So that could be something that you guys are stepping into as well when it comes to like independence. So like I said, the color baby pink or pink could be very significant too for somebody, okay guys? But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Like I said, I didn't think the video would be this long, and I need to go inside because I know the ragweed, that's gonna kill me. So I should go inside, okay guys? But at least I was able to come out here and do my messages for you guys, and so that way I can post them for you guys, because right now it's already almost 12 o'clock. So yeah, let me get going. But yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. Like I said, follow me on YouTube and TikTok. I'm monitoring my website like I've been saying lately, because I'm giving you guys kind of like a heads up just in case if you just don't see the website anymore and it disappears. Like I said, I'm watching the website. I'm kind of seeing if, you know, if it's worth keeping it because of the traffic and the flow of people, if they're on the website or not. But if it is working, I'll keep it. If not, then like I said, I'll get rid of it and just focus only just on videos and maybe posting the blogs here and there on my website. Okay guys, not my website, on TikTok, sorry, right? But anyways, thank you guys for those that like repost or like the videos, or even if it resonates, saying that it resonates with you and why it resonates with you. Like I've been getting a lot of comments here and there from people that have been following me from a long time, or people that just started following me and saying like, hey, you know, either they appreciate the message or the video, or they're saying this is what they went through. And I appreciate that, because in all honesty, like I enjoy people that are very open like that, and I enjoy people that are very honest in that sense. And so that is why when it comes to energy and what you attract, that is very, you know, significant, right? But I do appreciate that. I love you guys. I thank you guys as well for those who genuinely do support me. I'm not talking about people that just come and go on my page, like they follow me one day and then they leave and whatever the case is. And everyone has free will, but I just do appreciate loyalty. That's just my energy. That's just how I am. I appreciate loyalty. Sometimes I'm even loyal to a fault, okay? And so when I see people who are loyal in the energy in that sense, I love you guys for that. I appreciate that. I show you gratitude, and you know, I wish you guys all the best as well. Like I want you guys to be happy. I want you guys to grow. I want you guys to move forward. I don't want you guys to be stagnant in this, you know, low vibrational energy. Why would I want that for you guys? Then that means I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do, basically. The whole purpose of my page is about growth and not being stuck in the past, or not being stuck as the old version of you, because you guys are also changing and stepping into a newer version of yourself. And I love to see that, especially if you're somebody who just finished high school and you're going into the real world, like college and university, or working. It's like a lot of times people don't teach you about, you know, life experiences, or, you know, what to look out for, or when it comes to like having awareness. And a lot of times people are selfish because they didn't get that kind of help. So they look at it and say, well, if I have to suffer, you have to suffer too. And it's like, how does that build community? You know what I mean? Like, how does that build community? It's the same thing I said to you guys earlier in my messages when I said, you know, like in my other videos in the last few days, it's like looking at somebody posting tarot messages or readings and talking bad about them or bashing them because maybe they talk about the house placements differently. So if you know so much, why don't you message that person and say, hey, I noticed that you were talking about this house placement, but did you know that it's actually this? Maybe they don't know. Or, you know what I mean? Or maybe you have done that and that person just wants to stay ignorant. Let them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I find people are so like invested in certain things that have nothing to do with them, or they get so like heated or upset. It's almost like people who take their job so seriously and they're not even getting paid. It's like, it's not even worth it. You know what I mean? Like if someone's stealing from the store, they're ready to like do taekwondo, you know, and like stop them. And it's just like, it's not that deep. Like allow the manager to handle that. There's certain things that you should not be handling. And I feel like that's like in life with people, where people like take things so like personal in that sense, right? And it's like, maybe that person just wants to be that way. Let them be that way and allow people to do their own research and figure it out on their own in that sense, right? But if you know so much, then tell that person. You know what I mean? Especially people who go online and they start talking about bad about people, like, oh, that person's dumb because they're saying that this house is this and this sixth house means that. Like, I'm sorry, like, aren't we supposed to be building community here, or am I missing something? So, like, I don't like that. That's why I am a lone wolf, and I like to do things by myself, because I refuse to have somebody talk bad about me in that sense, smile in my face and talk bad about me, and they know that I'm probably saying the wrong information. And instead of saying, hey, like, by the way, I know this information too, and I thought it was like this, you know, like, there's a way to go about it. That's what I'm saying, okay? Sometimes it's not what you say, it's how you say it, all right, guys? And so that's why I'm saying about community. Like, when it comes to community, even if you don't know what you're talking about, I'm not going to tell you what to do either. I'm going to mind my business. But at the same time, if you do ask, I'll say, yeah, I was able to find this information in this book, or I was able to do. Why do you think I share a lot of things with you guys too? Like, I have books that I look into and I read and I see things, and that's why I share these informations with you guys, because it's not even like I'm getting it online. I literally buy books with my own money and I educate myself, and I would expect me to be able to share that information to people who maybe aren't able to buy the books either. Like, sometimes people need to realize that not everybody has money like that, and I don't either. But if I can afford to do something, why not share it? You know what I'm saying, guys? Like, why not share that information? And that's one thing I'm gonna say before I end this video too. I noticed that when I was working like on like corporate or 9 to 5, it really is a dog eat dog world. People really don't want to help you as much as you think they do. Like, some people do and some people don't. But the reason why I say it's like a dog eat dog world is because I did not care what position I was in. Even when I worked at Rona, right? Like, you guys know I used to work at Rona back in the day. I used to work in a paint department, all right, guys? And even when I worked in the paint department, I had no idea how to cut keys. But I was so, maybe it's my Aries moon and certain placements that I have too, but I was so ready to help somebody that was new, that had no idea how to mix paint or how to cut a key. Even if I had no like knowledge of how to do it, I was ready to say, like, let's figure it out together. You know what I mean? Like, we're a team, let's figure it out, let's do this. And some people are really offended by that. And I noticed that in corporate too. It's like, people who are in higher positions, because maybe they don't know as much as you do, right? It's almost like they get offended. That's why a lot of people, when it comes to jobs, they don't even help people no more, because they don't want people to think that they're trying to take their job, and all you're trying to do is help and be like a team player. And that's another thing I notice about people, that people are just low-key selfish, right? It's all up in here, okay? But anyways, I love you guys. Thank you guys. And, you know, I hope the messages do resonate with who it needs to, you know, at that time, 32:32 on the timer. And have a wonderful Friday. I might not see you guys again after this, so have a wonderful Friday. Have a great weekend. If I have some time, like I said, I'll post maybe some picture messages if I do. But if not, I love you guys. Thank you guys. And yeah, I appreciate you guys. All right, guys. Happy Friday. All right, guys. Have a great weekend. Love you guys. Bye.